teams picked up one victory along the way. Deja actually getting the start, I believe, in all three contests. Pine Hill. Long three. Happening. Loose ball rebound, and now it's off, and here they go in the front court. Championship game, maybe bringing a little jitters in the first minute.
This looks to be the cream of the crop in Richmond County. They've already met one time early this year with Pine Hill coming on top. Bel Air might want to get a little revenge.
Lady Panthers coming in with the victory over St. Mary's, 39-12 earlier today. Bel Air we got a chance to watch last night. They took care of Lavelle McCampbell, 40-25. Perimeter passing. Now they get it done. And a basket made by number 21. Dropping that one in, that's Desiree Davis, the younger sister of Deja Benjamin. And because of all the time she spent around the basketball floor, in her and some leadership will right out of the gate.
Definitely, she's definitely been one that's been around the game a long time, and so she's seen basketball at the highest levels, just traveling around with her sister, whether it's travel ball or high school basketball, not college.
Beautiful turnaround jump shot knocked down in there by Henry. So Pine Hill, the Lady Panthers, and Bel Air. Close range shot, no good. There's contact inside. We talked about it in our earlier game. The girls' game has really improved at the middle school level. I remember when I first got to town back in '93, you know, most of the middle school games was basically turnover, 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 and maybe you might have a basket, but not here.
No, the girls' game has definitely evolved. And we
Jump it out, Will, with a quick basket as Harris scores. They've got three buckets on the board, 6-0 lead, and a timeout is called by Bel Air at the 3:22 mark of the opening quarter.
Great out, yeah, because you don't want this to get out of hand. You're still in the basketball game. Settle your kids down and come up with a great.
Arnea Curry, I believe is the pronunciation. They were the starters for Pine Hill.
Renata Curry, the younger sister of a kid you like a lot over there at Butler, and Rhea Curry.
Rhea Curry, I thought there had to be some tie to that. Yeah, Rhea was one of our top players, or my top players in the area, and we did that on Between the Lines. Of course, you're on the Between the Lines Facebook page. We encourage you to tune in and watch our broadcast tomorrow. We'll come on the air at 11 o'clock. You can watch that, and it's a weekly broadcast as we do it inside of one of the local dealerships in town, and desire for you guys to get interactive with us as we talk local sports, regional sports, and some national issues.
Bel Air needs a bucket here just to keep it close. They don't want this thing to get out of hand. The first time these two teams played, Pine Hill ran away with it. So that does something to your kids mentally, and you want to keep that out of this right now. Keep them thinking of a fighting chance. You know, you need to score.
There's a collision, and the ball's coming our way. Right behind you, Will.
Pine Hill's a very good team, an extremely young team. I know at least 4 out of the 5 kids that are on the floor now are in the 6th or 7th grade.
Of course, they have been a program that's produced some outstanding talent. As a matter of fact, one of the most talented players in that school's history is going to be playing for the girls' championship in the Richmond County event at Payne College later on this afternoon.
That was great passing.
Pine Hill's basket scored by Harris, her second field goal. 8-0 is our score. They call a foul on number 33. That's Rania Curry.
Crystal Davis is watching with us. Talk about a real basketball mom. She spent the last 2 days in Orlando watching her oldest daughter, Deja Benjamin. And now she's watching the youngest one with us. I love technology.
That's right. Well, you know, Mama Davis is definitely looking forward to getting back in her own bed after an extended trip down to Disney World. 8-2 is our score.
Those are buckets Bel Air has to have if they're going to have any shot of winning this game today.
I'm sure her youngest had her down there on every ride possible. Beautiful drive that time by number 20, scoring the basket. That's Bogans. So 5 players have scored for Pine Hill, and they have a 10-2 lead. 1:05 left to go. And this young lady right here has been quite impressive. Number 3, the ball handler, Amari Bonner. She put on quite a show last night. 46 left. Now she drives.
Bonner's going to have to get going. They're going to need a lot from her today.
Long range jump shot, no good. Kept alive into the corner. And then saved to Bel Air. Hit ahead pass underneath. Layup is no good. So much the same way we talked about the boys in the silver level championship game. Maybe some nerve in this early going for Bel Air.
I think so. You know, Bel Air's had a lot of opportunities point blank at the basket, and they've come away with nothing so far.
The other thing is, you know, obviously these kids are used to a little bit more longer warm-up period in the early going. It kind of reduced in a tournament setting, something a little bit different that they have to adjust to. And what kind of effect would that have on them?
It definitely could. And then you got a lot going on. You know, you got schools you never seen before. You know, maybe at times a bigger crowd than you're used to. It's Saturday. That's not the normal day they play. You know, school is out.
Right.
Whole stuff going on.
Days away, yeah.
That's right.
You think of what presents are going to be underneath the tree.
Oh yeah.
Now there's a long range 3.
She needs to see that ball go through the net because they got to have her to have a chance today.
So Mari Bonner with the lone field goal for Bel Air, who trails at 10-2. They won their earlier contest 46-9. Absolute demolition job done as that shot ends the first quarter.
Ends 10-2, Charles. And it could very well be 10-8 or at least 10-10 with those easy buckets that they couldn't capitalize on.
And to speak more volumes about Amari Bonner in that game played yesterday, she had 19 points in that contest. It was 22-3 at halftime, so they're seeing it on the opposite side, at least from Pine Hill in the early going. But as you said, familiar foes in this. The Velma Campbell, their opponent in that first matchup, 46-9.
Number 5, Taylor Body as well for Bel Air. Let's see what her and Bonner do.
And that's some of her capabilities, knocking down the long range to open up the second quarter. So after a drought, it's 10-5. Just that quickly, the lead's cut in half.
Let's see if that gets her going. And usually where you see that with a really good offensive player, Charles, is on the defensive end.
Let's talk a little bit about the job that the coach is doing, Brandon Mullis.
It's been great. He has a dynasty. You know, he's in the championship probably the last 10 years. If he's, not most of the time he's winning it. He does a really good job with off-season workouts for his group. He's always putting them in, different Christmas term. He likes to play competition, He does everything he possibly could to ensure that Pine Hill girls basketball program has success.
Yeah, I would love to see him at the high school level. I mean, I think he's very comfortable where he's at, but based on his...
Found out a couple years ago he had an opportunity to make that move when the Greenbrier girls' job was open, and he was definitely thinking about it, although I think his heart was still in Pine Hill.
This guy has all the makings, as you talked about. Very good tactician. He's very, very much cares about the kids, as you can tell. If you spend any time around him, I'm one of his friends on Facebook, and so I get the reminders about practice and activities and making sure they got their grades taken care of and classes and, all of that. He just has it all laid out for them, and so they get reminders throughout the day. And in this day of technology and social media, are taking full advantage of it in his program.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the leader of that really good baseball program they have over there as well.
Yeah, I think baseball is certainly in his heart. I remember that from years gone by. And we touched on Elena Davis, who's in attendance. She was one of those products that came through the program before he was here.
So Elena Davis didn't play for Mullis?
No.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
His wife. They got that intel prior to. I would have thought for sure.
The vet in the game, Charles.
So a couple of free throws knocked down. Gives the Lady Panthers a 7-point edge again. Wiley making good on the free throws. 4:40 left, 12-5 is our score. Shot attempt no good, but kept alive by Bonner. She'll get back on the wing. The fling. That's way long, but rebounded on the weak side. Let's call it a pass and an assist to number 30. And putting that one home.
And like you said, Bonner kept that play alive with the deflection to a teammate and ended up in 2 points.
Bernaya Williams with that last field goal. Now, where Bonner may be the scoring machine for her team, the emotional compass of the team could very well be Bernaya Williams. She's a fiery competitor, plays both forward positions for him. And I know you coach girls for many years, Will. one thing you know, there's always a girl on your team that probably leads the team in floor burns by always going out and stretching their body out to give everything they have.
Yeah, one of the things about coaching a girls team, you're going to go through more knee pads than you've ever seen. I mean, one, girls just don't know how to fall, and they stay on the floor.
That last basket was by Bonner. 12 to score. The lead is just 3. Climb back to cut the deficit to 3. But there's Davis with the left hand.
Desiree's got to finish that one.
Deja Benjamin trying to act calm over there. She watched her little sister. You talked about to remember them going back to, I'm sure she was probably in the 3rd grade or maybe even 2nd grade, and we made a trip to Macon. She was so fascinated, Desiree that is, by our broadcasting her sister. She wanted to make sure I had the pronunciation of the name right, and she sat at our feet, Jariah and I, as I called it, for Laney. And she's had quite a growth spurt since then.
Definitely.
There's Bonner launching. Side of the rim, no good. Rebounded. The loose ball. Left to play as the ball's deflected out of bounds. Maine, it'll switch over to the Lady Panthers.
We have a tight one here, you know.
What you would expect out of the championship game for the girls' side. And there's Davis. In contact as she takes the ball strong to the well.
Really good aggressive move. She missed the layup and she comes right back, puts it on the floor and gets to the free throw line. Good job, Desiree.
So Davis at the 2 points in the ball game. Davis in limited action had 2 points. In the 39 over St. Mary's. Makes good on 1 of 2. Extend the lead to 4. 2:31 left. And it's Bonner with another shot attempt.
Bonner's got to get settled down a little bit here. I know she wants this game bad, but she take her time and make sure she gets quality looks.
Body now running the point. Again, you can be interactive with us if you'd like. You can go ahead and go on the Facebook comment area. So please share it with your friends.
Here we are again. It's been a while since Bel Air had a bucket. It'd be big for them to get a bucket in this possession. More importantly, a quality look.
Sports Talk Show every Sunday, 11 a.m. is normally when we set up. Tomorrow we'll as we begin the holiday season a little bit early. .81 seconds left. Oh.
Bonner being aggressive, gets to the line, and that's what she needs to continually to do. I tell you what, Charles, if Pine Hill let Bel Air hang around with Bonner's ability to get to the paint and get to the line, we could be in for a surprise.
So we've been stuck on 9 for a while, Will.
Yeah, we have.
And the defensive struggle. You can imagine you'd have that when you have two familiar foes. It's Bonner cracks the lid on the basket. And back the other way. Side of the rim shot, put up no good.
This is very similar to what we have at the high school level with Laney and Josie. Two very familiar with each other. Two of the best in their league. Two that really want to knock off each other.
Desiree Davis with the field goal. She's got 5 in the ball game. 15-10 is our count. And there's Bonner. Shot just a little bit off. She was dialed in. I think I got another reason why shooting prowess may not be where it was in yesterday's games. Light coming in from the back of the basket. I don't know if during the high school games they cover that up or most of those games are in the evening, but there's a natural light coming in that might distract the player who's used to different sight lines. Shot attempt, a driving shot by Body. She knocks it down and a foul. So they needed another scorer, and Body might have come through for them with that one, and she'll get a chance for the conventional three-point play.
I like her size, especially at the middle school level on the perimeter. She had a couple really nice drives yesterday, and I'm wondering if the athleticism of Hill is what's preventing her from being as aggressive and getting to the basket like she did yesterday. Be interesting to keep an eye on.
Yeah, she had 8 points in the game yesterday. That's right back the other way. They like that right side three. Didn't work out, and that's how the first half has come to a close. So it's kind of
and we're all set and ready to begin the Greenbrier High School, William A. Middle School. Outstanding two teams in the first. As the basket is knocked. So Harris is third, 6 in the ball game. Desiree Davis, Benjamin's little stop. Was a mark 8. Harris finally got, she's not shy of 11. You know, the confidence she has, she's a pretty good shooter. The girls' title. back in Bonner's hand. Driving kick, she got him get it back. I like her. Body that used to have a Laney. That's what it reminds me. Ray in the post. Sis in the house. How long you've been? I don't know about sixth grader impact that's having on a right. Press. It is. Yeah. When we were, that's we were doing the boys. Doing the boys championship game, silver bracket, Desiree job of making sure the players stay on the keep quiet, certain and rowdy. You want to, what paying attention to coaches for. I was just about to say she's probably 3 as in the head. Yes. Close attention about her as that many years ago. Oh, nice love. Low 4-3 with the basket. That's toss. Oh, comes at the 3, and they get it back and scoring again. Hogan for timeout at the 3:30 the lead that was 2 at 8. So an 8 and great timeout by starting to lose their composure. The lead is going to them out. Roll them down. Get that ball. And they trailed by Folk. It was an 8-2 the second half. And now fast break for Pine Hill. Tough as a coach. Yeah, the game happened. Hall her second in the quarter. Running floater put up down. The field goal scored down here. The coach believes do his best trainer Bryce bag out. Ball down low to the took the place for Nia Williams, and then to spell her was not. So Whipper on the end, ball out to body. Guarded. Instead, they call a foul. by number the Bel Air there by number 23. Pause, turnover. 23 Smith, rather. Put up no good. Still loose. They're working a jump shot up there, no good. From long range. Why not?
Way too many second chance.
This is the 5th opportunity. Pine Hill. Long hook on the basket. Evans try. Win.
How many times have you games in the box score and those quarters were 2? That causes you to lose the game where we are right now. 15-34 is third Pine Hill. Those are the quarters that ball games.
There's Dale line. Ball game. But there's a high goes for a second block. I'm gonna pick up the pick up. So Davis will check it. And then rip one. Perimeter jump shot in number 4.
On the limb here says she has
Thrifty. Is our score 50. Clear out. To try to take him to school. Now they come on the perimeter. Drives the lane. Body. Gets her out of there by a blown whistle. And a call is made.
that was a gunner with that ball with that pass. You gave it. Be ready to shoot.
Now we have a collision from Point Edge. Pine Hill with the lead. On the good follow-up. Another field goal. She's got back the other way. Bonner third quarter. So we played more to go. Edge, Hill over Bel Air as we head to.
Yeah, that's a tough quarter for Bel. 4 points. Guys giving up second chance. You just can't have that.
We're underway. Five did not make it. There was a whip. Williams back on the floor. At the free Miller to the ball game came right there.
Travis, another one's the 6th graders that
Now the good Davis.
she's been very on the glass. I like what she's doing in this game.
And only a 6th grade. That's Michael Floor, huh? Feeling is the roof.
Dude,
Saw the footage of him and you're absolutely right. Your way. Who in the
Tuck would take on the Patriots very gross top here against Richmond County.
big shot right there from the
Ready for Braylor Harris.
for that one.
Renaya Curry with the Davis. This has to be very special. Crazy. Most so they get years, and you know how it works when we would travel ball games together. Man, wow.
Question if they continue that always get body makes one of two. Could they beat teams?
It's crazy with wherever they go to
Or maybe that will is get a chance to play together most shot
what's needed. Like,
honor.
you're right.
He get heated up here for a 4-point play. What I was going to say is, you said through the summers in their 8th grade, if things work out, a couple of titles along the way, 8th graders beat possible speculating up maturity over these next couple.
Question. Said this group, but they have a chance to be. And in South Carolina, graders are allowed, and some of them are doing so. Definitely see kids from this team being different. And so that's very interesting.
You'll have to follow and get a scrimmage, maybe.
High school, I'm not doing that.
No, 29-25 is Bonner tried the three-point attempt, make a run toward the basket. There's a whistle.
Figuring it out, man. They're doing it. They're just so talented.
7. Second one. Painted area by and a whistle by number 12, Myers. Zanaya. Second, 3 minutes rather. Final pinpoint edge to continue to be, as they close out 18-14 season. Coverage. Christmas Evan.
Continue to stay even into most South participate. Growing out throughout the season. I think that thing
26. Foul. Loses the Pine Hill basketball. 2 minutes and 40 because these will see each other again. These Tails, and you mentioned they met 5 times last meeting in the state championship game. If I'm not mistaken, the ETW Josie for the guys placed them 4 times. 5, okay.
sub reason.
Right.
Sub reason.
All those games so many years ago. Bogans with Pine Hill. 76 to a 15-minute mark.
2-5 Bel Air.
So after in the game yesterday, held in check in this one. She has 11. Bonner, beautiful
Playing.
13 the other way. Desiree missed up by number 4, scoring that basket. So Harris having quite a, she's got 11 in the second. For Pine,
Talk about MVP.
that's the top. I mean, talent we display. This one. In yesterday's game, because they played Pine Hill pretty much, I'm sorry, in today's game, dialed it back because of mission. They didn't complete minutes they would normally get, the normal production you would have. And their leading ball game had 7 points in Blunt, who had ball game, and Harris. Those numbers, I guess Harris would have MVP. So
She shot it, and she came right out of the quarter, and she was extending that lead
with the left hand,
points.
right, coming back, went by the wayside. So we're reaching the one, turn around, no good, 1, blow and a layup.
This group is ready to make the extra pass towards it.
Maybe like we had flying her MVP by being dished. We have contact and ending a foul. Again, want to thank Guthrie, Alcio, that you're watching. Craig, Greenbrier High School visuals. Bill and I nestled here in the corner. And a foul whistle. Players number 30, Williams, picking up the personal. 0.1 seconds left. Quick move to the back coast and scoring. That's number 20. Hogan's now at 8. She's got 10 points in the ball. 40 back the other way. Shot up, no good. Oh. Unable to keep it alive.
Nothing as they championship trophy case.
Yeah, back on the close of the Will Avery event that you always hope Coach Mullet, a player.
All-Star.
Right, the All-Star, and they wound up winning the shoot.
Yeah. Fashion.
Yeah, Coach. On his first try.
Think about Coach Mack. How many other coach enjoy and as much as he does being out there?
He does. Honored making good on the free. Layup is up, no good. Belongs to Pine of 47-29. So Pine Hill remains hands to trophies and bring you his championship game. It'll be, and that's up between the lines. You can our events with everybody.